Hi there. Today I'd like to show you a game that I like to play in the off season to help me with my course management. I've shown you guys a lot of ways you can practice, swinging the golf club and whatnot, but this really gets you into a mindset of how you can go to a course, play each shot, still have, missed shots, and be able to stay mentally tough throughout the off season. Over here on the right, you'll see there's a little hole map, and there's a couple different camera angles that you can take a look at. And down here, I have a 9.5-degree driver. It'll hit me 245 yards. And then up here, I have a 9-mile-an-hour wind. But that's from the wind actually shows from where I'm looking at right now. So if I go back to where the player is, the wind might change a little. Not a whole lot. But okay, so we have a little bit of a cross breeze from left to right, helping just a tiny bit. And the hole distance is 345 yards, and I can hit 245 yards. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off of this to leave myself a little bit more than, say, 100 yards. And I'm going to play a little fade into the wind and just see how I come up. Now, I already know all my club distances like you should. The 9 irons 110 yards, 8's 125, 7's 137, and so on and so forth. Well, I'm going to see if I can't put myself... Actually, I should take one more look at this. If you're not really sure what you want to do, always double check. Back up. Take a look. Make sure you know what you want to do. And then go up to the ball and actually apply what you want to do. And I'm going to hit a little fade. Knock her out there. Let's hope it doesn't curve over too much. Got a good bounce. So it rolled out to 90 yards. Not quite what I was looking for, but even better than I expected. Now we're on to the second shot. The first shot I played into the middle of the fairway. I was hoping it would come back to the middle of the fairway, but I actually hit a little bit more of a fade than I thought I would. So I'm going to switch to my pitching wedge. It's my 90-yard club. I'm going to take a look forward. Now, I'm going to play to the middle of the green here. With this helping wind, it's not going to be a problem for me to get it up, but it might roll out quite a bit. So I'm going to try to play it to the middle front part of the green. But I don't want to try to land it over here. That's a little risky for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to land it right around in here. And just see how it works out. I'm going to take a little bit off this 90. Just a tiny bit. And go ahead and hit the ball just normal. As close as I can get it to the middle. And there we go. Going. Well, from here, I have a pretty good chance at birdie. It's a little 6-foot putt. And basically going middle of the green. I'm sorry, basically shooting for off the tee, middle of the fairway. Shooting for the middle of the green, somewhere close to the flag. You'll actually end up giving yourself a nice score. Now, as I'm yakking, I'm reading the screen. It's going to break very gently to the right, maybe about a half a cup. So I'm going to put it right about on the left edge. Not even going to hit it outside of the cup. And I'm going to try to hit it right in the middle. I might not, but we'll figure it. We'll take a look. But I'm just going to barely tap this thing. See if I can't stop it by the hole. Ooh, look at that. Birdie on the first hole. Alright, I hit my fairway, I hit my green, and I one putt for a 3. Now each hole is set up for a 2-putt, which would have been my par. Fairway green, 2-putt par. And then for a par 5, fairway green, fairway I guess, green, 2-putt for a 5. And so on and so forth. So we're going to go to the next hole. Now I'm going to use the exact same strategy. Got an 8-mile-an-hour wind still blowing off from left to right. I'm going to take a look out here. At 209 is basically where I want to cover. So I'm gonna, my what do you call it? My 245 driver should cover that pretty easy, even if I'm gonna hit a little fade. So I'm basically gonna play it off this corner right here, just a little right of the corner, and then I'm gonna play it into the fairway. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of backspin on this because I don't want it rolling out too much. Because over here I don't have too much room on the right side. I'm going to take a little bit off of it because I don't want to plow it out there. Tiny little fade. And let's see, what do we get? Pretty good shot. Right in the center. Alrighty. Now you can actually go online with this game. It's a free game. There's no download. That's the great thing. And you can actually go online and play against people that are all over the world. I played against people from Spain, people from Canada, people from the United States. Some people don't even speak our language, but you know that's what makes the game so great. Is you can play it. It's played all over the world, and anybody can play it, no matter how old, how young. Oh, that was a good shot. A little bit to the right, but that's fine. As long as I made it over this little ditch right here, which I figured I'd make. Even though I had a little wind blowing in my face. Alright, now this is where you really want to pay attention at your approach shots. This is where you score. Now, like I said, I have a 98-yard club, and then my sandwich is a 70-yard club. And the breeze is blowing from left to right, gently. Let me get back to the player and find out. Yep, left to right, gently. Now if I play a little fade into this wind with a, what do you call it, with a pitching wedge, my 90-yard club, it's going to be uphill 3 feet. And I'm going to move around the green to see where the slope is. So 2 feet down here. So the green's probably sloping this way. Because we got bunkers over here and bunkers over here, so I'm thinking this side slopes that way, this side slopes this way, because usually the green slopes toward the bunker. Oh, it's actually uphill right here, so yeah, it comes in this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it off to the left. Everything's pointing left, or everything's pointing to the right, so I'm just gonna counter to the left, and I'm gonna play it off just quite a bit more, so I can curve it in there. I'm going to try to play a little backspin. I'm going to take a little bit off of it because I don't want to sail it past the hole. And let's play a gentle fade. Oops, pulled that one. Shouldn't be too bad because I played it for the middle of the green. Wow, that was a good miss. Once again, I'm only 6 feet away from my birdie. And right here is where you really just want to work on, okay, I guess I'm 4.5 feet away, that's even better. This is where you just want to work on your pace. You don't even want to try to make the first putt. You literally just want to make that 2-putt. So I'm just going to tap it really, not even worry about my birdie. Just going to put it up there a little bit and give it a tiny little tap. Oh, I made it. And that's always the best part, is when you make one that you're not really expecting. And right now I'm going birdie birdie. And hope you enjoyed. Have a nice night.